The former preacher of Emmanuel Baptist Church, Joseph Combs, and his wife, Evangeline, took a 4-month-old girl they planned to adopt and turned her into the family slave. The arrests follow a lengthy investigation involving several law enforcement agencies. The charges against them include 8 counts of rape, 5 of assault, 4 counts of child abuse, 1 of kidnapping, and 1 of perjury. Detectives say the alleged victim, now in her 20s, had layers of scar tissue blanketing her body.
There was no day that I didn't have pain. Slapping, hitting, kicking.
She tried to kill herself the night that got her out of the Combs home for good.
I drank a glass of antifreeze and went to bed.
After nurses saw the amount of scar tissue on her body, they called police. The Combs children quickly came to their parents' defense. Cindy Combs recalled a bike accident and a kitchen accident which injured Esther and created scars. But during cross-examination, Cindy looked flustered when prosecutor Barry Staubus asked about all of Esther's scars blanketing her body.
You can't explain any of those injuries, how any of them's caused, other than the ones you've testified here to today, can you?
I never saw her get clothed.
A jury found the couple guilty of taking a 4-month-old girl, abusing her for nearly 20 years, and raising her to be the family servant.
I tried so hard to be the daughter that she wanted, but nothing I could ever do was good enough.
Judge Jerry Beck sentences former Bristol, Tennessee minister Joseph Combs to 114 years behind bars. His wife Evangeline Combs sentenced to 65 years in state custody.
I have never seen a case this severe in my life.
Elsa says Joe and Evangeline lied throughout the trial and accused her of making up the abuse.
When I was 4.5 months old, I was kidnapped by a preacher and his wife, Joe and Evangeline Combs. This one time, she put a high chair in her bedroom and she tied me to it. She told me if I moved my legs the way she had it wrapped up around my neck, that it would choke me. She dragged me in the chair down the hallway and told me to say goodbye as she pushed it down the stairs. Evangie always said she didn't want me. She had her kids. And it was because I was bad, and a lot of times they did not stop until they drew blood. I remember one time she had oatmeal going. I dropped the spoon in, and she told me, well, you dropped it in, you'll get it out. And she shoved my hands in the oatmeal. When she took my hands out and tried to wash the oatmeal off, it was just taking skin with it. We were never allowed to go to the doctor for my injuries. Banshee would just use anything in the house that looked like it could inflict pain. Curling irons, pliers, water hose, hammers, paddle belts, electric cords with knots in them, and then this metal coil cord. She loved using that one. I remember one time Banshee got mad and jerked me up by my hair and threw me in the washer and turned it on. The water was filling and spinning, the agitator was pinching my legs, and then she threw me in the dryer and turned it on. And I couldn't breathe anymore, it was so hot in there. I don't remember what I did, but her discipline that day was just picking me up and slinging me into walls over and over again. And I hit the floor and it knocked out both of my front teeth. One went that way and the other one went that way, and she kicked and beat me until I found them. And then she just shoved them back up in my mouth and had me bite on them for a few days. They eventually healed, but they were black. I remember when I was 4, Joe had me on his lap and was just telling me that he loved me. He was putting my hand on his privates. So when I was 7, he started making me do sexual acts on him. When I was 19, I just wanted it to end. I wanted to wake up in heaven. So I got me a styrofoam cup that was 24 ounces and I filled it up. I drank the antifreeze. I just wanted it all to stop. That was my breaking point. I wanted to die.